Alright everyone, just reposition here. I've got a question in the live stream. It was from Hussein, and it was a really good live stream today as well. And he asked me, what's your all-time favourite Liverpool 11? And I didn't think that was possible to do in a live stream because I would really need to think about it. Some answers are easier than others, alright? For goalkeeper I'm going Alisson. I could have easily gone Clements as well. Left back, I'm going to go with Alan Kennedy. Right back, I'm going to go with Phil Neal. The centre backs is where it required a little bit more thought. Because we've had some amazing centre backs, and I'm only going to go with players I've seen, so I can't say put Emlyn Hughes or Ron Yates or players like that in. I mean, there's some notable names you could put. I mean, Ron Yates has got in the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, but I've never seen him play live, so I can't really pick him. So centre backs, one that I have seen play, and he makes the Hall of Fame as well on of the official club website, is, for the past players, is Alan Hansen. And to partner him, I didn't want to stick with the same era, even though he's a huge part of the history and he was a great player, Mark Lawrence. I'm going to go with Virgil van Dijk because I think he'd have skills to complement Mark Lawrence. When you get to midfield, then it starts getting really hard. Naturally, I'm going to pick Steven Gerrard. He goes in that midfield. But who would go in alongside him? It's a tough one to pick. I'm just going some of the notable midfielders. I would probably pick Graham Souness. I thought he was a fantastic midfielder. I just about saw him play, but then I didn't know who to go with, because we've got Steven Gerrard, who could create, but he was also very, very good defensively. Could score goals. Graham Souness, he didn't mess about. He didn't take any prisoners. I thought, do I stick with that and go with, say, Steve McMahon? Do I add a bit more creativity? And I was stuck. I couldn't decide whether to go with Jan Molby or Xabi Alonso. Both players I like. And I'm going to go with Xabi Alonso. The front three picks itself for me. On the right, you've got Mo Salah. Up front, there's only one. It's Ian Rush. And on the left, it's no-brainer. It's John Barnes. It's a front three. I can be privileged to say I've seen them all play live and seen them at the best. John Barnes on his day was absolutely untouchable. He really was. If you want to see an example of what he could really do, I'll go to YouTube and I'll see if I can find this goal. I'll just turn my volume down on my phone. And I'm going to put it in the comments if I can find it. I'm just looking. I'm assuming it's there. Oh, I hate adverts on YouTube videos. I just want the goal. I'm just checking to see if it's the full thing. It's classed as England's greatest goal. Maybe. Yeah. Found it. It's the goal he scored against Brazil. Absolutely sensational. And it's what probably prompted clubs to go looking at him when he was at Watford. If I was going to pick subs and say Clements would be the other goalkeeper, there's no doubt about that. If I was going to pick up a defensive options, I'd have to have Lawrenson as a covering centre-back. Jean-Arnaud Risa would have to be there. Jean Molby would have to be there. Peter Beardsley would have to be there. And John Aldridge. The subs were easier to pick than the first 11. And I've missed out some notable names. Kenny Dalglish. But he was sort of... I didn't see him at his best. And I did... And then... Could I put Kenny in... would Kenny be better in a midfield behind a front three ahead of Xabi Alonso? Oh, I don't know. If I could take Alonso out and put Kenny just behind that front three, it's Kenny. But if I want a midfield, it's Alonso. Oh, it's so hard. If I was going to go front two, Hussein, what did you ask me? My favourite Liverpool 11. I don't think I can pick 11 players because there's more. Oh, that's so hard. So hard. It's a really good question. Now you can see why I didn't do this on a live stream. It had to be done in a video. Right. So going Alisson in goal, backup Clements. Fullbacks, Phil Neal and Alan Kennedy. And I'm going to have to cover them. I'm going to say Rob Jones and Jean-Arnaud Risa. Centre backs, Virgil van Dijk and Alan Hansen. Mark Lawrenson to cover. Midfield, I'm going to have two central midfielders and one behind the front three. I'm going to go with Gerrard, Souness and Kenny behind the front three. Alonso and Molby as subs. I can't drop Kenny. I just can't drop Kenny. You have to make him in. Front three, Barnes, Rush, Mo with Aldridge, Beardsley, That's what I would say. All right, guys. Thank you very much.